How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with another Black Ops 3 video, and my gun is shooting flames right now. What the heck, dude? I'm in theater mode recording this right now, and when I first watched the gameplay through, it was fine, but I'm watching this right now, and it's reacting like it's like actually spewing flames out of my gun right now. This is freaking hilarious. But anyway, I guess we're just gonna have to live with that. I don't know. Will it respond? That's the best thing ever, dude. Oh, what a bug. Gonna have to report that one for sure. But look at it. It looks great. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do the commentary like this because I don't have the gameplay saved on my Elgato. It's under theater mode, so yeah. But anyway, I'm playing Domination. I'm using the Pharo once again. I think I have rapid fire at this point. It didn't really feel like it made that big of a difference on this gun, but nonetheless, I really like this gun. So I definitely recommend you guys trying it out. It takes a little bit getting used to. I know I talked about it in the previous video. It's definitely up there. It's one of my favorites for sure, man. Especially that hipfire ability on it. So I guess the final review of it is that I really like it. So there you guys go. But what I'm talking about today is a different gun, actually. I'm not using it in this gameplay, sadly. I want to talk about the Razorback because somebody left a comment on my previous video suggesting I use a class that they had with the Razorback in it, and well, you know, I don't, it kind of stinks, man. Like, not the class itself, don't get me wrong, the class itself is actually a really good setup. It's the gun. I have issues with the gun. Like, if you can do good with that gun, props to you, go ahead and use it. But when I was using it, dude, the time to kill with that gun is just too slow, at least without rapid fire. Now, I did not use it until I unlocked rapid fire. I got almost there, but I'm kind of just like, dude, it's literally, it's killing my stats. It's causing me to not do as good in games, so I'm not getting as much experience, and I'm ranking up slower. So I'm struggling with that gun, man, and I don't know why. It was so freaking good in the fire's still going. That's great, dude. But nonetheless, I did so good in the beta with it because it was so good, but they nerfed the crap out of it for the actual game, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that, dude. Yeah, it needed a nerf. Yeah, it was too good, but they also buffed all of the other SMGs. If you're gonna nerf this and then buff the other SMGs, you can't do that. You can't combine that too. You have to leave that one alone if you're going to buff everything else. Now, if you're going to not buff everything else, then you nerf it. You can't do both at the same time because then that gun becomes completely irrelevant. It's just, it was too slow. Compared to all the other SMGs and even most of the ARs in the game, it shoots way too slow. It's like a 3-shot kill at almost any range. It feels like three or more shot kill at almost any range, no matter what attachments you got on the thing. It shoots really slow, so it's hard to get those 3 shots in. If you miss 1 shot at any range, you are screwed, dude. You really are. Now, I did get some decent games with it, but the problem was I couldn't win any of them because of my teammates. They were all pretty close games, but I just couldn't pull it through myself, sadly. But it's going underwater now. It's oh, it's so good, dude. Anyway, it wasn't that good, so I do not quite understand why they nerfed it so much, but they definitely need to buff it up there a little bit. It needs to take 1 shot less than it does now, I think. I haven't tested it in custom games, so maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe it just needs a little bit of a fire rate buff, or maybe a little bit of a range buff. I wouldn't mess too much with the damage. I think if you just need to make it faster, man. It's just too freaking slow right now. Every time I get a kill with this gun, it looks like I'm killing him with a flamethrower. That is the funniest thing ever. And just to prove my point that I'm not like hacking or modding or anything, yeah, there. I am in theater mode, so it is a theater mode glitch. All right, I don't want anybody being like, you're cheating. Well, now look. No, look, it's gone after I did that. That's so weird. Wow. That is crazy. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I really feel like they need to buff that thing because I really like the SMG. I loved it in the beta. It's just not good anymore, man. It's really not. Sadly, and I really want it to be, but especially for you have to be the highest level to unlock this. It's the last submachine gun you unlock, and it just doesn't stack up. Like, I don't know, man. I tried so hard. Maybe with rapid fire it does stack up, but it right now, normal wise, without rapid fire, or at least maybe high caliber rounds or something, it does not stack up in any way, shape, or form. Like, I had quick draw, I had grip, I had stock, I had long barrel on it. It wasn't good, man. Especially compared to something like the Vesper, which does need a nerf. The VMP, which I think does need a little bit of a nerf. The Vesper just is a lawnmower, dude. At mid to close range, nothing is going to kill you. Nothing. If you know they're there and you start shooting, they're dead, dude. That thing is so frustrating when you die from it, especially if you get like the first 2 shots or whatever. Oh, it's so frustrating. But I think the Vesper definitely needs a little bit of a damage nerf at close range. Long range, not so much, but close range definitely needs a little bit of a damage nerf. The VMP, I think, also does, maybe just in the range category. But primarily, man, that Razorback just needs to come back, man. It's got to be, it's the last one you get. It's got to be the counter to all of these other submachine guns, you know? Like, you got the Weevil. The Weevil's great, but I feel like the Weevil's good. Like, where it's at, the Weevil is a very good balanced gun. But you got guns like the VMP and the Vesper that just annihilate it, man. Like, even at almost any range. Maybe the Weevil might be a little bit better at long range, but if you're a good player, then the VMP is going to beat that thing out any day of the week. It really is. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm sorry I did not get a Razorback gameplay with your class, bro. I tried, but I just could not win games last night. But nonetheless, I'll give you a shout out anyway. If you guys would also like to suggest a class or a weapon that I use, if you want me to try it out, and if I like it, I'll make a video on it using it, or I'll at least give you a shout out like this. If I tried it and it didn't work out, I'll at least give you a shout out like this if I choose to do so. So thank you guys so much for all the support lately. Be sure, like I said, be sure to leave that comment with your class and stuff like that. Also, I forgot to do this. I wanted to do this today. Somebody, actually, he's a previous guy in the previous video, he suggested a class that I use. He suggested the Pharo, which he was very right to do so, man. I'm so glad he did. I'm actually still using it in this gameplay. But he also asked me a question if I was going to hit the fresh restart button once I hit Master Prestige. Well, that is all dependent on where everything, like where games are at that point. If there's a ton of other games to play for me to do videos on and stuff like that, like Star Wars, I don't plan on doing too many videos on Star Wars, but I do plan on playing it a lot. Doing some more Halo in the future, possibly some Fallout 4. If I'm really invested in that and things are going well with that, then I might not fresh restart right away. But in all, you know, other than that, I do plan probably on fresh restarting and going through the ranks again. Seeing as how there's only 10 prestiges, and I'm you know, almost second prestige now, and normally by now I'm starting to feel like the game's getting a little dry, you know, but it's not like that right now. I'm still really enjoying the game, even though I've been playing by myself. So yeah, to answer your question, man, yes, I do plan on doing a fresh restart, but maybe not right off the bat. Probably sooner rather than later, because I do plan on getting all the way back to Master Prestige with this Call of Duty, unlike previous Call of Duty. So yeah, but that's that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to share it with your friends and hit that subscribe button. We are closing in on 10,000 subscribers, guys. We're gaining subs every day, and it's awesome, man. It's so exciting. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.